Because to me, like, I used to be gay. A lot of people don't know that. And I don't care. I used to be a stud. If you pay attention, you've been my friend on TikTok for a while, then you will know that I was in a marriage with a woman for 11 years. I was the man. So when it comes down to it, no, I did not get appreciated. I barely got fucking loved. It was horrible. So that is why some men come out here and be just doing their own thing, don't even care, because, bruh, the experience was shit. No woman is just out here trying to help her man. She expects her man to just do for her. And it dawned on me, like, when women were growing up, I don't know one woman that was raised to know how to treat a man. I don't. I know that when I was being raised up, and the people around me that was being raised up, our mamas taught us to pay attention what to look for in a man. Pay attention to how or what he has. 6 figures, a car, a house. Nobody taught us how to love him. Nobody taught us how to take care of him when he's down. Nobody taught a woman how to fucking nurture their man the correct way. We were just taught to look. We were just nurturers by nature. Nobody was taught how to nurture no man. But we were definitely taught to look. Pay attention to what your father does. He's got this job, he's got that job, he's got these cars, he's got this house, he takes care of mom. That's all we was taught to look for. And a little bit of love that you see in the house. What the fuck? Men are taught how to have manners, respect women. Now it's different for different households, so don't pinpoint, because not every household is the same, and not everybody is the same. This is majority. This is the generalized population. Okay? And if I'm wrong, somebody fucking correct me. I do appreciate bad criticism, good criticism. It helps a bitch grow. But this is all I've seen. And it is disappointing. Men deserve love just as much as women do. Why in the fuck are we fighting when everybody just wants that? So if we're going to keep dogging on men, look, when you point at somebody, look how many fucking fingers are pointing back, bruh. Stop, bruh. Everybody just stop.
So you can see this girl, and I'm gonna put her video in the comment section or the description section down below to give her the credit. But this is coming by way of Too Short too, and you can see that pretty much she's crashing out because she tried dating women. She said she was married to a woman, and it still didn't work out, right? Women are realizing that it's not the men, but it's them. And it's really unfortunate. And she said it, they grow up in society not even knowing how to really love on their man because everything is all about entitlement, right? What they owe. This man got to do this for her. This man got to do that for her. And it's just like we get into a point where when these women, I believe the statistics are showing that women divorce other women at a higher clip than any other type of relationship. That includes, heterosexual relationships as well as homosexual relationships. So even men with other men, which I don't, that's not the lifestyle for me, but that's showing you that men with other men is even more successful than women with women. Oh boy. Here's another one, y'all.
Y'all, I want my husband. I don't want to be a strong, independent black woman anymore. I want to be a wife. I want my husband. I want to take care of my husband. I want to cook for him, clean for him. I want to brush his hair, pick his toes, massage his feet. I want my husband. I want to travel with him. I want to build a life with somebody. I don't want to do life by myself no more. And I don't know why we have convinced ourselves that I'm happy being single. I'm an independent black woman. I'm going to buy my house by myself. I'm going to satisfy myself. I'm going to live by myself. I'm doing everything by myself. Not me. Y'all got it. I don't want to do nothing by myself. I want my husband. I want my person. I want the one that God has created for me. I want him to have kids because I want him to, I want my husband. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I don't want to be out here by myself no more. Like, life was not meant for us to live it by ourselves. I don't want
Well, no shit, right? I mean, this is the kind of stuff where, you know, the Bible been saying this stuff from the very beginning. Like, it's not good for men to be alone. And women bought of the fruit of lies, bit of the fruit of lies, telling them that they got to be independent, they could do it by themselves, they boss bitches. And, it's real sad because I want to think that this woman is genuine, but I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes it makes me wonder. Like, are they truly genuine when they say they want to find a husband, or is life just kicking them in the ass so hard that now it's almost like it's forcing them to come to reality? Not that they truly want a man, really, but rather it's like an ulterior motive. Like, I just don't want to do this by myself. Maybe bills are overwhelming. Maybe, life is just kicking my ass, especially for the single moms out there taking care of multiple children on your own. It gets exhausting. And then they want a man in the knight in shining armor to swoop in and save the day. But then the thing is she gonna actually keep her deal? Keep her side of the bargain where she was claiming that I want to cook for him, I want to clean him, I want to do all these things for him. Is she gonna actually do that? Or when she actually obtains this man, she's gonna go right back to the same old, nagging, running his ear off. But let's see.
To be strong, independent, all that by myself. I want to have somebody's back. I want somebody to have mine. I want my husband. I'm speaking that out into existence because there's power in words. So, Lord, if you hear me, I'm ready.
And it is always crazy how they always want to bring God into this thing, the law, right? They always want to bring him into this. If these were believers, how in the world did they come to the conclusion that women should do this thing on their own in the first place? If they were truly believers, how did they come to the conclusion that they didn't need a man in the first place when women came from the rib of the man? This is the kind of stuff man, the church really got some of these women jacked up. And, but hey, everything is the Lord. Let's go.
I'm 32 years old and I have been single since 2018. It is 2025 and I have been single by choice. By choice. I cannot come across someone who is running the same race as me.
Oh my God! Wow!
Like, that is my problem. I have not came across somebody who is on the same level of me in life. And that is not saying I'm better than, no, it's not fucking that. But let's be realistic, bitch.
It's that. It's that. It's so prideful. I haven't seen anybody that's running the same race as you. It's just like, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. It's just like they always putting down these men and trying to make it sound as if these men just ain't shit, they trash. And it's just like, how you expect someone to take you seriously? This is...
I'm 32 and I have a lot going for myself. I have a lot established. I have a lot of assets. You understand what I'm saying? And I got all that shit from my fucking hard work. So no, I don't want to fall in love with a man who lives with his grandma, or live with his mama, or live with his partner, or even shares a room with another man. Because I feel like, one, why you share a room with a man? Share an apartment. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like tight clothes. I don't like those boxy fucking crop top shirts y'all be wearing. There's some shit I just don't like. But a man not having his shit together is very much of a thing that I don't fucking like. But yet I'm a good person. And like, that's my problem. That's exactly why I don't put myself out there. Because y'all don't be having y'all fucking shit together. And
I think that's kind of valid, if I'm being quite honest. I think if a man doesn't have his shit together, then yeah, absolutely, women shouldn't put up with that. So I could give her credit in that regard. However, you know, in this modern day economy, is it really beneficial for a man to be out there on his own, especially if he's not married, right? Like, now don't get me wrong. I want you guys to hear me out here, right? Because I'm someone who had my shit together and I was living with my parents. I was living with, you could probably say like a roommate situation for years. And I had my shit together. I had a career. I was still doing my thing. You name it, right? So me living with other people was not the hallmark of whether or not I was successful from a financial standpoint, right? And I think that's where some of these women get it twisted. Because again, I think what we need to understand is that, I think it would be beneficial for a lot of men that you could get your shit together and still live with mom and dad, just so that you can continue building your finances. It's only going to help you out, right? Because when you do end up getting a wife, right, which is what I advocate for, when you do end up getting a wife, then you can actually take all those resources that you saved up while you were with your parents, right, while you were cohabited with someone else. Now all of that can be like a surplus and jumpstart your life with your wife, right? And same thing for these women, right? Like I don't think women should be out here all on their own. Just stay with your parents, right? Because all that money that you're wasting on bills and all this other stuff, you could have been saving that to jumpstart your life with your man. But I don't know. That's just me, right? Let's try to finish this up, y'all.
I got all of my shit together. Bitch, just quit a job after 10 years. Still got my shit together. Like, it don't make sense for me, and I don't want to get caught up. It's a world full of fucking bums. Keep me the fuck out of it. I will stay in my house by myself with my room dark, black, tinted. Thank you. Bye. I don't need that shit. Fuck no. I just convinced myself of why I am single again, because I don't need that shit. Oh no, thank you. I'm 32 years.
But yeah, man, once again, I'm gonna leave all the I'm gonna leave the link to all these content creators in the description section down below to give credit where credit is due. I would like to know what's your thoughts on this, yeah, because again, it seems like increasingly I'm hearing women either they're starting to realize that they made a grave mistake when they try to, ditch the man, or it seems as if in this case of this last woman, she just, trying to make it seem like she's still on this boss chick. Nobody's on her level. I guess she hasn't learned her lesson yet. But yeah, what do you guys think? Anyway, with that being said, Nick over and out. Jesus is king, y'all.